Hi everyone, my name is Madeline and welcome to my new series titled Watercolor for Beginners and Beyond. It's going to be a two-part series that goes over all the things that I wish I knew when I first started watercolor. The first part of our series is called Watercolor 101, The Basics, and there's going to be 3 different videos. In the first video, I will go over all the basic supplies that I think you will need. We will talk about paper, paints, brushes, and some commonly used watercolor related supplies. The second video is going to be called Techniques, and I will be showing you how to use the supplies that we went over, and we will be going over techniques such as wet on wet on dry, dry brushing, how to use masking fluid, how much water do I need when I'm painting, and so forth. The third and last video to the first part of this series is called Getting Started. In this video, I will go over how to decide what you want to paint, what to do when you want to use reference photos, and I'll go over general tips and mistakes you want to avoid. The second part to this series is called Watercolor 201, The Next Steps. This part will contain 3 videos as well. The first video will be on paints. I will talk about mixing paint, mixing different colors, how to understand and work with water control, the difference between tubes and pans, name brand paints and handmade paints, why our colors get muddy and how to avoid that, and much more. The second video is going to be on paper. I will go in depth about the 3 different types of watercolor paper, how each type differs, and how to know which paper to use. I will also explain why paper is categorized into different GSM and pounds. And the last video to this series will be on brushes. I will talk in depth about all the different types of brushes that I recommend. I will talk about how to paint fine details and fine lines, how certain brushes will help more with blending watercolors, and how to use our brushes to our advantage when painting. I really hope you enjoy this new series of mine. I will be working on these videos for the next couple of weeks and will try to publish them in a timely manner. I hope these videos provide you with a good foundation for understanding how to work with watercolor. And I hope that makes my tutorials and lives easier to follow along with. I want to avoid leaving you feeling overwhelmed and lost as you watch me paint. I really hope you enjoy this series. I hope it's helpful, and thank you again for being here.